Hi CZ friends, it's Miss Gaddy and
Eva Jane
and
Hazel,
and we're going to teach you guys the last part of the timeline song. So this is going to be week 16 through week 24. So this is almost 10 weeks of information. This is a lot, right? So this is going to be the age of industry and all the way to the age of, what is it, Hazel? Information
and globalization.
And globalization. Good. You guys ready? So for our first thing, you're going to hear the music and it's going to sound like choo choo. So this is right after we sing the 7 Years War. And then it's going to say choo choo. And then you're going to have a partner, and your partner is going to drive one of those old manual railroads. And if you have a third person, they can be the tilty. Okay, ready? And age of industry, circa 1760 to circa 1969. Get out your spyglass. James Cook sailed to Australia and Antarctica.
And I have binoculars too.
Oh, you binoculars? Okay. American Revolution and General George Washington. Snap it together. Madison's Constitution and the Bill of Rights. French Revolution. Don't forget the guillotine. The Second Great Awakening. Keep your the music is gonna say the Second Great Awakening. Keep your 2 fingers up. You're just gonna hold them down by your side because they're gonna become a person's legs in a minute. So dig in your pocket and you're gonna pretend that you're purchasing something, right? Louisiana Purchase and Lewis and Clark Expedition. They're gonna fall off the cliff.
They're alive.
Okay, now we gotta grab our crown from the Pope. Napoleon crowned Emperor of France. Liberation of South America. The War of 1812.
The Missouri Compromise?
The Missouri Compromise. I did it wrong. Which is gonna fly into what, Hazel?
Immigrants.
That's right, immigrants flock to America. The Monroe Doctrine, don't come here. The Monroe Doctrine, romantic period of the arts. Cherokee Trail of Tears. Hold up your left finger and make a W. U.S. westward expansion. Marx publishes the Communist Manifesto. We're gonna pass out the pamphlets.
Hey, so can you give me one?
The
Compromise of
Compromise of 1850 and the Dred Scott decision. U.S. restores trade with Japan. Trade with your partner. British Queen Victoria rules over India. Darwin publishes
Origin of Species.
The Origin of Species. Lincoln's War, make a gun between the states. Reconstruction of southern states. Dominion of, make a C, Canada. Otto von Bismarck unifies Germany. Show me that diamond ring. 4 wars in Africa. Spanish-American War. The Progressive Era. Australia becomes a Commonwealth. We're free! Olé! Mexican Revolution. World War I and President Wilson. Lenin and the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia. Tell people about Jesus. U.S. evangelist Billy Graham. Modern period, make a real modern pose of the arts. The Great Depression and a New Deal. World War II and President Franklin D. Roosevelt make an atomic bomb. Stalin, show me your best mustache. Stalin and the USSR and the Katyn massacre. You're gonna be really sad because that was bad. United Nations formed. We're gonna clasp our hands. United Nations formed. Peace. The Cold War. China and India's independence. Okay, put up your dukes. Jewish state established. Mao and communist victory in China. That's right, Hazel. She took a big giant step forward. Mao and communist, but then she looked sad. Victory in China. North Atlantic, back to back. North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Thank you.
The Korean War. This is North Korea and South Korea. Martin Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement. We got a march, right? And it sounds like we're on a radio. Martin Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement. Jim and Elizabeth Elliot, missionaries to Ecuador. The Antarctic Treaty. The Vietnam War. U.S. astronauts walk on the moon. We have to be like in zero gravity. Then our timeline song is going to sound like we're typing on a typewriter. Click, clack, click, clack, clack. Age of information and globalization. Circa 1970 to the present. Watergate and President Nixon resigns. The fall of communism in Eastern Europe. European Union formed. Oh, we gotta go. It's not this way. It's this way. European Union formed. Apartheid abolished in South Africa.
I get really
2000. Oh, 2000 AD. Thank you. September 11th, 2001. Rising tide of freedom. Rising tide of freedom. And now we're gonna party. Timeline, timeline. This is my timeline. Good job, everybody. We made it.
If you have a ponytail on, you can just form it into a bun if you want to. And bye-bye.
Okay, happy learning.